Subscribe. Welcome back to the boudoir, baby. This is where we do random shit and have a whole lot of fun. Let's connect over on the Tickety Talk. I am just lovely. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It is your girl, Just Lovely, and I am coming in really quickly. I'm not going to stay here long. And usually, when I say that, I am here for hours. So, what I'm going to do is, since no one is in the chat right now, I'm going to share myself out. Hey, Queen, welcome to the chat. I'm going to share myself out right quick. I don't even know how you do that, but if I go away, I'll come back. Hold on 1 second. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I got my link. I'm gonna share me out. Okay, so I'm back. So I came in really quickly. Like I said before, I always say that I'm going to be quick, and then I end up being on here for hours and hours. So I'm gonna try and make it quick. Hey, just Andrea, welcome to the chat. Andrea, I love the fact I love football season, whether or not it is for the kids, high school. I was a part of the band. I was a majorette and I just love football season. I really do. So I hope that you're taking advantage of your kid being a football player. And hopefully one day he'll make it to the NFL. So y'all, I've been coming the last two lives I've been live. I had a person in my chat and they started to make me feel quite uncomfortable. I think that the first time I saw them in the chat, I was okay because I was on the panel with just Andrea and TC. And so basically, yesterday I went live. I did not drop the link. Hey, Sister Francis. I didn't drop my link, so I was up on the panel by myself. And they was kind of throwing off my content. And I would look down in the chat and see people coming in, and then I would read whatever they're saying, and then it started making me feel kind of gross. So I said that today I wanted to go ahead and handle that situation. So I think I jumped the gun when I came on and started talking about it first because they probably don't drop down and my snipers don't get them, girl. Because, oh my God, I just feel so uncomfortable. Yesterday they told me that they had took a image, a shot of my feet. I had to go over to Instagram and scrub my Instagram because they on my open Instagram. And I saw that they liked some of my posts and they were talking about how they love my feet and they have edited my feet and put my feet on a video because they love my feet. And I had started feeling quite uncomfortable with that, and I just started, feeling like, wow, that's real strange to me. It's really weird. So I guess my big ass mouth done fucked me up because they probably don't drop down. but I can definitely go back into my other videos and get rid of their ass. I can't necessarily say whether or not it's just a troll trolling me, but I really don't feel comfortable, guys. I don't. So today we're gonna talk about some things. I saw Sean Bradley was live, and I had a great time over in the live chat. We started riding the read. We started riding the read, and a few things that we talked about or discussed was things or quotes they could have put on that damn T-shirt while it's over there looking like a damn slit small liquor bull. And June G, I'ma need you to go on and book that damn cruise, girl, cause we gonna need some pictures. We gonna need some pictures of the motherfucker walking around there with that slit small liquor bull shirt on. So June G, yeah, go on and book that cruise, girl, so you can get them pictures now. You promised us them pictures. Ah. So another thing Sean Bradley discussed was the whole thing about the swatting. The SWAT team busting in the door and, supposedly putting the pistol up to Kimmy head. Honestly, I think it's just for content. I do. But one thing you won't do is play on my name and use me as content and think that I'm just gonna sit back and be cute about it. Hell no, I ain't gonna be cute about it. That's a goddamn felony. Me goddamn calling the police and faking that you having a health scare or that's the reason why I had got on Just Lovely ass. Not Just Lovely. Lord, I'm doing the same shit they be doing to me. But Lovely Love ass. Lovely Love called the police and said that she felt like Dovey was in danger over there. And that shit pissed me the fuck off because they knocked on the door. Now, did they kick in the door and do all the fuck shit that Kimmy describing? No. But that's some scary shit for the police come knocking on your door talking about I need to do a welfare check. Don't come knocking on my goddamn door, Mr. Police Man. I don't like y'all motherfuckers at all. So please don't bring that ass to my motherfucking door. And definitely don't goddamn sit up here and send these bastards to my door to kick it in. And when some people are saying, like that's the most memorable day of your life, I got a story time for y'all. I'm trying to keep the live going. So I would never forget this. And it's like a person who is related to one of my cousins. So they're not related to me, but they're related to one of my cousins. And I think he was a teenager at the time, old enough to be maybe in the 11th or 12th grade. So he wasn't at home at the time. But I remember that the reason why we were going to be spending time with him at his aunt's house was because his whole family was murdered. His whole family was murdered. His mother, his siblings, and the person who his mother was dating actually ended up killing themselves. So they were like, we're going to go spend some time with him because, he having a real hard time in life. He's just lost his whole family. And they explained to me, they were like, you remember on the news the other day, they was showing that their whole family got murdered. That's his mother and his siblings. So I was like, oh shit. So we said, okay, we're gonna go over there. So we had went over there and we were playing cards. And thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, guys. So we were playing cards and we were all in the kitchen of the aunt's house and we was just sitting around and we were playing cards. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I know for a fact, it was me, my cousin, and then the cousin that's related to one of my cousins. She was his cousin on another side of their family. So we went over and we were all playing cards. And so basically we had been there maybe like an hour or so. And the lady who house it was, her son had came in and he went to the back of the house or whatever. And the next thing I know, the police had done bust the window and threw in something in the window. And so we all coughing and we all like trying to, figure out what the hell going on because we don't know what's going on. And basically, what happened was the police had followed him. It was a whole SWAT team. They were demanding that he came out the door, and that we were in that house so long to where there were little kids there too, and we were in that house so long to where they ordered pizza for us and the kids until he brought himself out to be arrested by them. And so I'm looking at the young man who had just lost his family. And I said to myself, you need to do something because he looks like he was in a panic state. So I got up and I walked over to the window because they were communicating to us through the window. So I got over and I was like, okay, so I know that you all know that there's a story that happened in Adamsville where a whole family got killed, children, mother, and the man turned the gun on himself and he killed himself. Where her only surviving son is in here with us. And he looked like he is panicking in here with us. And the police was like, you need to get him, the other one, to come out so we can leave with him. And I'm like, but he's not doing it. And you got this other one in distress. He is very scared. He don't know what to do. He just lost his whole fucking family. And so they were like, you need to get the other one. And I'm like, I don't even know these people. I'm just here to support the young man who just lost his whole family. So basically what I did and what the guy who the police was after, the mother did was told him, you see your cousin is in this distressed state. Whatever it is that you've done, we're going to help you get out of the situation. But he is distressed. And therefore, that's why I'm like, I don't believe Kimmy. I don't. If you can't give me a date, time, and location, paperwork, or whatever, don't play with my name when it comes to situations like this. If it happened, I feel bad for you because I know how I feel for them damn police to come knocking in your door or your window in this case. Yes, hostage. Girl, that day I was a hostage negotiator. You hear me? Because I'm like, I'm looking at that damn boy and I'm looking like, oh my God. He is stressed the fuck out. Like the how the house was set up was like you come up some stairs and then when you walk into the house and then there's a living room to the left and to the right there's a open kitchen with a dining room table in the middle and he was pacing back and forth. He was going back and forth from one end of the kitchen to the other end of the kitchen. And he was in distress. And basically, when I started hearing this whole thing about the swatting, that's what it first came to my mind. That situation right there. And how can I wait 2 years to come on and say that 2 years ago you had me swatted? How can I come on and say that? When it first happened, I would have been in the stress. I would have had my paperwork from the police station and I would have been on live showing my paperwork. And I would have already did all the detective work to say who actually did it to me. Girl, I was true. And look, y'all, I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes because when I thought about it, I had said, okay, I'm gonna let Scarlett handle this. Y'all know I was gonna do the, animated me. and I was going to actually go through the police case of the homicide of the family, and then I was going to talk about, you know, this situation. Could you imagine you lost your whole family like a week before, and then you get into this situation? Have I seen this young man since then? No. But it made me wonder how he's been since then. I really would like to see him. I think I'm gonna reach out to the person because I am friends with the girl on my Facebook. I think I'm gonna reach out to her and I'm gonna ask her if she has his information and how is he doing. I would really like to know how he's doing. Um, Another thing is juicecation. So I'm not really sure, but I think just Andrea said it's at the end of September. So juicecation is at the end of September. And so I've seen the merch. Those some ugly ass shirts. I must admit, it seems like it's not centered for one. I saw like I said, I felt like Vivian was sitting up trying to figure out what can she do as a logo for this vacation. And I think look at this motherfucker helper. I think Vivian was sitting there with a slit smart liquor bull sitting on her fucking table. And she just said, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I wonder what fun is that. And I believe that's where she got her logo for juicecation. She had a slit small liquor bull on the counter. Instead of her using the bull, she had used that little bit of ass boat. It's like the font's off. It's not centered in the middle of the shirt. And then like those semicircles or what's going around it, they're off. And then like she didn't measure her font to actually go with it. And then you got this teeny tiny picture of Jay Wilson sitting at the top. And then at the bottom, you got this little bitty ass goddamn ship. And I be seeing the shade on people chat when they be talking about this damn merch. And they be like, yeah, they gonna be on the boat. She need to work on her cricket skills. Vivian, if you listening, if you listening, I got a few channels that I could put on my community wall, and you could get a whole lot of good tips from them. Trust me, I think I've mastered cricket. Actually, I've mastered silhouette too. I got both of them. And it's simply because it's a few channels that I follow and they showed me the way that they make their money. Okay. So I'm gonna put them on my community wall. I want you to go take a look at them. So in the future, for any other endeavor, because even with the damn comrades y'all came out with, it wasn't even right. So I need you to go and get your skills up, boo. Get your skills up. And while you at it, girl, why you walking around here with that goddamn handlebar mustache, girl? Only thing I could think about was them goddamn old timey ass the calisthenics ads. And it be the man and he got the damn barbells and he holding up the barbell with one arm. And then if you look at his face, he got one of them old thick ass mustache and on the ends it curl up. Stop putting that goddamn Beverly 9 on that goddamn mustache, curling it up good. Oh, I also on my community wall, I give you. Now, see, I'm in Atlanta, so you might can't use her. I was gonna recommend that you go to my esthetician because I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, but I have PCOS, and when you have PCOS, girl, that mustache be mustache and that beard be bearding. So I have to get with my girl so she can go and get us a good wax and keep me baby smooth. So, girl, I think you need to do that. And then I heard that Nair came out with a product simply for your face. So I don't think it's strong as the nair I use up under my arms and on my legs. I think that you, Vivian, can benefit from that nair that they came out with their face. Cause I'm sure they lighten down the formula so it can be, not harsh to damage your facial skin. Cause your skin on your face is really softened. Oh, you remember that little bit of brush? They used to have that little bit of brush. They used to put it in that little cream stuff, and they used to put it all over your face. Wait, she need one of them things with Miss Celia with the razor, and Miss Celia is sitting up there, and she got there sharpening up. She's sharpening up that razor on that strap of leather. She getting sharp for you, baby. She getting it short for you because she finna have your ass baby smooth, bitch. So, Vivian, stop goddamn curling up that goddamn handlebar mustache of yours. That shit get thicker and thicker every time they show you. And I ain't even gonna lie. When I was over there on Lipstick Alley and they had that close up picture of you, I thought that was a fucking man, but it was just close up. I ain't really know whether or not I was looking at a female or a male, but you got. I'm gonna tell you who you look like in that picture. Y'all know, and I don't know what the character. Big Worm, that's his name. On Friday when he pull up in the ice cream truck and he got them goddamn hair rollers in his head and he got that net to make sure don't he ain't gonna lose a curl. So when he got down, let them rollers down on his head, the net don't keep them goddamn rollers steady. So when he take them goddamn rollers, they be looking like Shirley Temple. Baby, I swear to God, that motherfucker in that picture look like Big Worm to me. Big Worm. Big Worm. Something else I saw while I've been perusing the internet, not just these B sector streets, right? She said, I'm just saying, $10. I'm telling you, they got a formula just for your face. So it's not goddamn causing you any damage to your facial skin. Cause sometimes I feel like my skin on my face is so soft and luscious and plump to where if you don't get the fuck out my face, Sophie, to where if I put other products on, I feel like that might damage the cellular structure of my face, and I ain't trying to fool with my face. This motherfucker standing over him, sitting on her goddamn hind legs, stomping her front paws at me, about to get slapped the fuck out. Girl, June Jean, I'm telling you. I think before she goes, she need to go see Miss Seeley, right? Cause I'm sure that goddamn shade probably last you a good 7 days. She need to go see Miss Seeley. Miss Seeley need to pull out that straight razor and that goddamn leather strap. Sharpen up that goddamn straight razor and get to town. Cause I'm sure them hair follicles won't grow back for at least a good 7 days. Now, if you go get a good waxing, Vivian, you might get 2 weeks. You might get 2 weeks because usually that's what I get a good 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't fucked up. This nigga is not gonna drop down this check, but I already done figured it out. Hey, face, yeah. I already done figured it out. So basically, he been coming on the two R's. One of them is a channel that has videos on it. But those videos don't really have nothing to do with it. And then the second channel that he came on the yesterday, or he or she or what came on the yesterday, it's a R logo too, but it's a different R logo. And when I went and looked, it's two separate channels. So I'm just gonna go to both channels and I will be going ahead on and I will be actually blocking him out my chat because I'm telling y'all, it's scary. It's so scary. The reason what made me bring it back up is because I was telling Face Yaya that he got me scary. At first, I thought it was just somebody in the B sector playing around, but now, this something else. This is so goddamn creepy to me, especially when you talking about you had went on my Instagram and you got pictures of my feet and you have edited them so that you can goddamn look at them all the time. I don't need you doing stuff to even a picture of my feet. Mm-mm. That shit scary. She says she's going to need $200 pre-trip just to prep hands, feet, and waxing for that mustache. Yeah, Vivian, because it tells me that you're an unkept woman if you walking around here with that thick ass mustache, girl. So that means that you got goddamn hard ass skin on the heels of your feet. You got hard ass skin on the heels of your feet. So you need to handle that, Vivian, before you go on this goddamn cruise. And then I highly recommend, cause it seems like to me you like the goddamn well fitted clothes. So I highly recommend that you make sure that you get you a good corset. And you oh, that'll be cute, Vivian. You know that ugly ass t-shirt, what you done down mastered and created. If you actually got that t-shirt and then you have it like, you know, pulled up at the top and then you wear a corset over it. You know, that'll suck you in real good. Yeah, Vivian. I'm getting you tips, baby. I'm getting you tips. And then I want you to actually get like a travel size nair. So it looked like you grow hair like a wildebeest. Oh, hold on. Let me put it down in the chat. It seems like you grow hair like a wildebeest. So Vivian, just get you a little travel size now. You know, I don't know how long this damn cruise is, but you might want to go ahead on and have extras so that when that hair start growing back, you can go on and nip it in the bud. Cause I don't need you to be down at the goddamn pool with a bush coming out the side of your goddamn bathing suit. And you know, and not everybody not like me. Hold on, y'all. Let me put up my banner and see who this is. Cause it might be that man who wanna see my feet and stuff. And he might be trying to do me like he did, like they did that girl over there. Hello?
Yes, child, this is me. Only me. I don't know which one me to say. They ain't recorded all that.
Okay, I got you. Hold on, y'all. Let me let her up. Child. Okay, what you got for me, babes?
Now you gonna stop talking about Uncle Vivian. Cause I mean we weighing Vivian out in that chat. I can't say we ain't, but we got to ease back off of Uncle Vivian looking like a Pillsbury no girl in that tight ass shirt. Oh, I did say we're gonna ease up off of that. I'm sorry.
And that's okay, cause you know, every now and again we think we too fine. You know how you be like, oh yeah, girl, I'm too sexy.
No, no, no. That tight ass shirt on. She didn't think she was fine. I
I'm
don't know
too
what Vivian. Hold on.
Sometimes you just think you too sexy and you forget your actual measurements and you think it's fine for you to just go ahead on and throw on your best, tightest
That was
mini
her practice
dress.
shirt.
Yeah, that was it. She said, Tut, I am sick of you always trying to click the link.
Hey,
But
I got to
Jada,
keep
you ain't
her
even been going live.
going. Tell J don't start now. She know where I be at when I be hiding out. She know where to find me at. It's about the only link I'm gonna click.
This my moderator. We get along real well. Swell. Jadon. You don't even be going live that much no more. You all into Big Brother.
I think J doing a weight loss challenge and ain't telling nobody, and she gonna come back out and go pow. Don't
Baby
lost about 30
Jadon
more
gonna be
pounds.
fine. Jadon, you trying to get fine. You could tell us we want it ain't number five of us over here, J Dunn. You could tell us now. Junji, I agree. They're just too small. Now it's one thing to say, oops. So that might, the reason why that fun and stuff might be off because that was the practice shirt. And therefore, the other shirts probably look more professional. And since
No,
it was the practice shirt, she had actually did that on a small. So she said, I'ma just, model this one. You think that's what it was?
no. I'm gonna keep it simple. No.
All on the same, all on the same. Okay, okay.
When you buy them irregular sizes, that's what you're gonna get.
And they be having them at a good price, but you got to think about it. It's the quality. You want good quality if you're trying to sell them. I could see if I was just passing out shirts because I want everybody to have on a shirt at a event for me. I'm just passing them out. I ain't making you buy them, but
It's
I'm
three
passing them out.
things. I don't know why we doing all, making all that noise because I don't close that everything.
That's my brother, honey. He up there. But go ahead, go
Okay,
ahead. I'm gonna
it's
put
three
me on
things.
mute.
Okay, it's three things going on. You got that shirt at a discount price. Viv is practicing up on her cricket skills. And the third thing is what the other, oh, she trying to make as much money off of it as she damn can. Buying them cheap ass shirts. She
So it's revenue over cost.
revenue over quality.
Yeah. Okay. No, I said cost because she's saving the money on the irregular shirts. Mm,
But
mm.
it's profit above everything else then.
Yeah, profit. That's what she looking for. That profit. So you think her and Jay Wilson they gonna goddamn they gonna they gonna be sitting like house before the end of this cruise?
Now I don't know how much Jay Wilson gonna get out of it because Jay Wilson already, if he got all them folk to book up on his name, his trip already been paid for. Now Vivian might be working this off to pay for her trip.
So he told Vivian, you go ahead on and you make this little merchandise and whatever you make off of it, that's for you and that cruise. I need you, Vivian, to be at this cruise now. So go on and make your little, merchandise and I'll approve it. Cause I don't come to me ask me for no money to pay for your cruise. This ain't Sean Bradley. We don't do it like that over here. We ain't sponsoring nobody. So get it like you live. Okay, I got you.
Cause he already had, well, if he got a room, that already sponsored him and Mark, if Mark going. So he already had his boo with him. And that'll give Vivian can be the buffer between the crowd and everything. Yeah, she thinks she the co-host anyway. So he'll let her earn a keep.
Let me mute myself, child. So, do you think that like I seen people saying that they think Mark gonna propose to Jay Wilson on this cruise? What you think about that?
Nothing. I think nothing of it. Nothing. And if he do, okay. Oh well. Oh,
I thought
okay.
he proposed to him at Six Flags.
Well, I stopped watching Jay Wilson, but I thought at one point in time he show some rings or something at one point in time.
Right. That's why I was confused as to what everybody in the streets is talking about. They been fiancés.
Oh, well, they can always get Nigga Joyce, and they can be a threesome.
Woo. Oh, I ain't even studied up on that, but I had went and looked at this beach's Betters community wall, and baby, when I tell you she was over there going in on her some Joyce and the home wrecker, the one, what they call her, the home invader. She was over there on that community wall, baby, and she wasn't letting up off them, and I need to get back into that. She went live recently, but I need to get over there and do a little snooping around and figure it out. So if y'all wanna go over to This Beach Is Better community wall just to try and see what the hell going on. And why is she going off on nigga Joyce and the home invader? I forgot all about that. What you been
Okay,
seeing in these streets?
wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, if you did beaches better, God bless your ever loving soul. Cause I cannot do beach. Cause beach don't do nothing but talk, talk. That's why her lips so big. That give her extra room to talk.
They
Cause
be
she's so
flapping.
I don't know what kind of lips she got, but anyway, and then she just talking, just don't ever stop, and it be like, girl, you done been here 2 hours and still ain't got to the doggone point.
That's why I said the community wall, cause I could take her in doses, and on a real, if when I'm about to lay down and go to sleep, and I see that she live and ain't nobody else live, I could click on it. Now I might catch some of it, but I ain't gonna make it to the end, cause it's gonna knock me out.
No, ma'am, I can't even catch her when I'm trying to go to sleep. That would she just I can't. I just cannot. It's certain people I just cannot do, and I'm not gonna even try. And she is one of them.
So Jay Don said, I'm doing keto right now, trying to see what I can do before I get off probation. Well, good luck to that, Kate, Jay Don. And I'm gonna tell you, I like keto. I really do. Because one thing I love is some protein. And if I can't do bread, and I ain't gonna buy that keto bread never again in life. But if I ain't got to do bread. I don't have to do starches and sugars. But if I could just eat some meat, yeah, I'm good. June G said at Queen B Tut, have you seen me? I got big lips, but her damn lips scare me.
June, you know I don't see you, honey. And your lips ain't nothing compared to them things right there, honey. They look like two flat tires on the front of her face.
I think it's that pink lipstick.
Well, she need to stop wearing that pink lipstick because that be just too much. That like a child don't put on lipstick and just smear it all across their face.
Yeah, I think that's it heightens the situation. So what have you seen going on these YouTube streets? Jay Dunn say she be in the background. Jay Dunn probably could hit the link and come up here and let us know what's going on and her opinion of it.
Yeah, where's Jay Dunn? Tell her come on now. She came over
Come
from
on, you
messing with
say
me.
you want to talk to Queen. Why don't you hit the link? I know you ain't working. And Jay Dunn baby so good. Jay Dunn baby be in the background. We'll never hear him. Sophie wants y'all to know she's here. Jay Dunn probably ain't in the damn chat no more.
Well, let's go ahead on with it. What have I seen? I ain't seen too much of nothing. Everything was D Miss O yesterday. So
Yeah, I spoke a little bit on that too. I just don't. Mm-mm. Oh, there she go. Hold on, let me put that banner up, cause she might want to show me her scrap on, child. Let me hold on. Is that you?
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing well. So, can you tell me the county that you live in?
How?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let you up. Hold on,
Right. You doing pop quizzes to get up?
girl. Cause see, that I told y'all they record when you say it's me.
Girl, I guess. I heard that they've been doing that. ODS told me that they had got uppity.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
they
saw that
did.
one.
Somebody sent me the clip, child. I said, look at all that pink meat.
I can't believe that. And I wonder who doing it all of a sudden now.
And it tripped me out that ODS said they light skinned. I could have swore that was some white meat, child.
Yeah, he
I,
sent it to me. It looked white to me.
Yeah, I thought it was some white meat. I said it was kind of fat, but not long. So, mm. So what are you seeing, J Don?
Nothing really. Right now, Reed just released another receipt about Demon Soul talking about Brianna now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this receipt, I think it's from February of this year. I
Oh,
think she released this receipt after VS came back. And remember whenever Lady Nika and VS fell out because because uh VS had sent Shelly the pictures of or no, wait. Nika sent VS the pictures of Shelly kids. Remember when they fell out about that earlier this year?
I remember that.
Well, the receipt that Reed posted was around that time, and it got demon sold. But I don't know if anybody really going to be phased by that because I think Demon Soul was not cool with Brianna and them at that particular point. I think, but I don't know, girl.
In a sense, I'm kind of thinking that she was coming back in during that time. So I think that they had already been, you know, they wasn't friends at the time when she was talking about them to read, and maybe around February, March, I even go as far as April. That's when I had started seeing her coming back into Pieces chat.
Okay, yeah,
So
I'm
she a
thinking
dollar
around that
late.
time too.
She a day late and a dollar short. Okay.
hmm But
The,
that's all I really have seen is just the Demon Soul and the Kimmy swatting stuff, and then something happened with somebody named EJ, but I don't know nothing about that
yeah, I ain't even never heard of EJ. So let me ask you a
girl.
question, Jay Don. What do you feel about digging back into your ancestry? Have you went back into your ancestry and tried to do your like family tree?
No, not when it comes to like these kits and tests that they have out here. No. Only because I don't trust it. I believe that that's just us voluntarily giving somebody that we know not of our DNA and information.
I agree with you on that, but I haven't gone that far. I've gone as far as the National Archives and getting death certificates, birth certificates, and things of that nature. And I've gone as far back as one of my great grandfathers was born in 1820.
Hmm.
So I've been doing that. And basically, by me doing that, I've discovered that there are family members in my granddad on my dad's side of the family. Some
Mm-hmm.
people last names are Fernandez, Hernandez, and Lopez.
Oh wow.
So these people have been trying to be my friend on Facebook, and I've been like, I don't know them. And then I had started going and doing my little, I do it on ancestry.com, and there's another website called My Heritage. And basically, I've been adding in like my grandfather's brothers, and then that lead me to their wife and their children. And then
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that I started seeing some of these names, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my God, that lady requested to be my friend.
Hmm. I never even thought about going that route with the certificates. Now I might be willing to do that. But as far as like swabbing myself and sending it in,
Mm-mm.
I barely want to take a COVID test.
No, 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 no. I don't want to do that because I never know who I might need to put my hands around, and then they be done had me in the database.
Right, right. That makes sense. So you acting funny?
She on mute, letting us run our mouth, so I'm gonna go on mute. You could talk to Queen.
Oh no, I'm not acting funny. It's just the static between me and just Lovely. They want to just make all the noise on the show. How you doing, J Dub?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Tut. How are you?
I am fine. I know you just waiting on that big reveal. How many pounds you gonna lose this time, J Dub? About 20, 30?
I don't know because I've got 6 more months and then I'll be through with all this fuckery. And
But
so that's
don't
6 months for me to do
uh-uh.
whatever.
Don't get too fine, J Dunn. You're gonna have them in trouble now. You're gonna have them in trouble. Have yourself in trouble.
Girl, that's all I need is to get out of trouble only to get right back in it. But I ain't
Well,
gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But I don't know. Since August 4th, I lost 12 pounds since August 4th.
Carol, I wish I could
And
lose 12 pounds.
it's tough. What I've been basically doing, Queen V Tut, this time around it's not just fasting like what I did before. This time I'm making sure that I fast the whole entire workday. And then I don't eat until like 6. And then I give myself from 6 to maybe 9 to eat dinner and then maybe whatever little snack I want, and then I try to fast again the next day while working. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find something that I don't mind doing every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I totally understand. The most I could do is I don't cut out all the sodas. That's a big step for me. Um, Even though I was on the Monjaro, but I take mine for my type 2 diabetes. So
Okay.
it ain't like no way. It's a difference in when you taking it and you ain't a diabetic and you taking it and you just taking it for weight loss. You will drop them pounds doing that way, but no, it is what it is, honey. I'm just eating. I know I ain't eating healthy. I'm enjoying what I'm eating, but like I said, at least I don't cut out the sodas for right now.
Yeah, one of my friends, I was talking to her earlier this week, and she was telling me something about something called Venturine. Think it's called Venturine. I'll have to look it up. She said her and her girlfriend been doing that, and they both done lost a lot of weight here recently. Um, but I have to look it up. But yeah, that's all I've been doing so far. And I said if I could just get through doing that where as long as I'm up and working, I just drink coffee, tea, and water, and then I eat dinner. I'm gonna see how that goes. But so far it's going okay.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, but because I get up so early in the morning, it'd be like hard for me to go the whole day without eating like that. And then just
Mhm.
sitting at that desk, it make it hard not to snack. It make it very hard not to just snack sometimes. But I'm like
Mhm.
you, that one meal a day would be good, but child, I have to be to work at sometime at 5 o'clock in the morning. So from 5 to 6, of me just not doing nothing but drinking liquids, that ain't gonna work.
But I think
Okay.
what she's saying is, Queen, that you have to give yourself a window. And that's what I've been doing too, because me myself, I haven't been doing the sodas either. So basically, I give myself a window to eat too. And I may eat between 6 and 10. And that's it. I only eat between 6 and 10. I might have me a little snack. I have me some proteins, and of course, I'm drinking water all day because I am a water talker. And June G right now is 98 degrees. We're not in the triple digits today.
Well, I got a question for you since you trying to tell me something. What time you wake up?
Usually around 5:30, 6 o'clock.
You know you're talking to me, right?
Yeah. I be up
Okay.
between 5:30, 6 o'clock.
And
Now
then
I'm not
what
gonna
time you
sit
lay
here.
back down?
I might go back to sleep around noon.
Yeah, if I could sleep like that, I probably wouldn't worry about eating either. But mm.
And then you're right, I'm not at my desk. So you generally when I'm working, I might have a snack. I might. But then once I get off work, I'm ready to lay down and go to sleep or look at some YouTube. So yeah, I could tell you this between June and now. I went to the doctor. I was at 101. I went down to 195. Then I said 101. Lord please,
Girl, yes.
201.
When I heard you say that, I thought to myself, what?
No, 201. Then I went down to 195. And then not the last time I went to the doctor, but I went to the doctor again. I was at 190. And then I went back to the doctor and I was at 194. So
Okay, that's good.
I lost my weight somewhere.
You doing
Yeah,
real
that's
good.
good.
But it's only, I think it has a whole lot to do with me drinking cases of water a week. I be buying water by the cases because I drink water all day. And I used to drink like 24 pack of Coca-Cola in 1 week. And so it's very rare for me to drink, a sweetened drink besides my water top.
Mhm.
I
Hmm.
got all my little formulas and my little cocktails that I be making, and it make drinking water fun.
Yeah, that was me. I could easily drink 3 drinks a day. That wasn't nothing.
She
Yeah.
said, "Queen wake up early." I know that from Mexico. Yeah, that's her schedule though. She wake up very early in the morning. I'd be
Yeah, I
surprised.
normally wake up between like 7 and 7:30. So maybe that's why it's not as hard for me because I sleep and then I wake up and then probably by around 5:30, 6 o'clock is whenever I'm ready to eat something.
Are you working out?
No, just my Fitbit. I the way I did my Fitbit, it remind me every hour to do 250 steps. And so I just make sure that every single time it vibrate on me, I walk around.
There's
But I
this YouTube channel, and I don't know her name. I know her last name. I think it's Sanderson, but she has a walking. She do walking on her channel, and I enjoy doing that too.
hmm Yeah, that's one thing that I do appreciate about the Fitbit because it will remind you like, hey, you've been sitting down this whole hour, get up. And so I set mine to do that 14 hours out of the day. So I try to make sure I walk around at least 14 different times, even if it's only for 2 or 3 minutes at a time.
Now
Okay.
that's a good idea, J Don. Now I could probably do that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
my
start.
Fitbit vibrate. It vibrate. And I set it to where um 10 minutes till every hour it's vibrating to let me know that I ain't walked enough steps. And then I just walk around for maybe 2 or 3 minutes until I got them steps in, and then I sit back down and work some more.
That's a very good idea. I'm gonna have to try that one.
Yeah,
'Cause
Hmm
it's a
I ain't gonna get
girl.
around no track.
It's a girl. I know it's too hot for that, but it's a girl. She on Wagovi, and she was saying that she kind of maxed out, and they're saying that people who do the Wagovi, they probably gonna have to be on it for the rest of their lives because basically you cheating the system by taking something that will cause you to not, suppress your appetite. With me, it's not about an appetite because I'm not a eater. I don't eat. Now, it may be what I do eat. So nothing like that would probably help me at all. Oh, girl, get off of me. Get off me. Oh Lord, honey, one of my Easter sauces said I'm cracking her up. She done commented on one of my videos and she's talking about some you cracking me up. I'm gonna go and see what video that is, cause honey, I am a hoot sometimes. But no, I just don't. I had to think about it. Queen, I've been telling you that I really want to try it, get on it, but I don't know because I don't think it has anything to do with suppressing my appetite because I really not a big eater. It's just what I choose to eat. And if I could do it in that intermittent fasting window, then I think that should help. What you think, J Don?
I think that it should. That shot that people take. I wasn't interested in it, but when I heard so many people talking about it, I did ask about it. And the doctor, essentially the doctor that I talked to had said that it give you a nauseous feeling, and that's what makes your appetite suppressed.
And that's how it was with me with the whole what's that pill? Dang. It's for people with diabetes. I was on that pill for something else though.
Hmm.
And it just made me have like a metally taste in
That's
my mouth.
metformin. I had to come off of
Yes.
that. The
Ooh.
metformin will mess up your kidneys. And the only
Oh.
thing about it, like Wegovy and all that, I've never had Wegovy, but I've had the Manjaro. I'm on the Ozempics, but when the Ozempics run out, I have to go to Trulicity, and that's my problem. You got so many people taking it for weight loss. The people that actually taking it for diabetes, it's hard for them to get it. So I have to be hunting around for my medication. But I think I hadn't gotten nauseous off of it, and it might be because I'm using it for the right reason.
You right for the right thing, right? Because
Hmm.
it's supposed to help you with your A1C, and if you're not taking it for your A1C, then it may make you nauseous. So yes, I understand what you're saying.
It had my A1C down to like round 6, and I used to be high up there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. So what should it be?
Well, normally they saying around a 5.5, about a 5.8, you're pre-diabetic. So with me being like 6, I was like 6.6, and at 1.6.2, I was closest that I've been to a normal one in a long time.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I had thought about it, and the more and more I think about it, the more and more. And like I said, that young lady said that once you reach the highest dosage, then they put you on what they call maintenance, and then they say that that's something you should take for the rest of your life. Do I want to be on a medication for the rest of my life? Not at all. So she also mentioned the lady who do the walking videos on YouTube. So I said, if I ain't take nothing from this video, I'm gonna go and look up this other channel, and I'm gonna try and start doing that. And it was actually fun. And I've done it for the past 2 or 3 days. And basically, what you're doing is doing walking in place. And then she might say, "All right, we're gonna reach for our sides." So you reaching out to the side, so you put your exercise in for your arms and reaching up, and she tell you do some kick outs, and I be having fun. And I think with me, when it comes to exercise, the hardest thing for me is, trying to get into a part where I can actually do some cardio. Me and cardio are definitely not friends. Cause how I be like Fred Sanford grabbing for my chest, and it really ain't nothing wrong. It's just that I'm getting in movement that I don't normally do. So for me to be trying to do them fine girl workouts, that don't work for me because they be moving too fast and it be too many intricate steps. So if I can go ahead on and do this walkout and walk for the family or whatever she called it, that works fine with me.
Well, I was
One thing too that I know about that one is that they said that when you get used to taking that one, even if you get to your goal weight and you don't want to take it, you have to wean yourself off of it, like taper it down before you can get off of it. Did y'all know that?
Right. That's what
I,
she was explaining. She was
I
saying
hadn't
that you
heard
have
that.
to. Yeah,
That's
she
what
said.
the doctor was telling me because they said that you could potentially go through a withdrawal if you just stop automatically because your body is used to that medicine.
Yeah, she was saying that either you gonna get on a maintenance plan where you taking it still, or you gonna have to, go backwards in your dosage.
Well, that's like with anything really. I don't know about the Wegovy because I hadn't had that, but if they don't do a lifestyle change when it comes to their eating, they are gonna blow back up because what they're doing is suppressing your appetite. And once your appetite come back, if you hadn't changed the way you eat, you are gonna gain all that back.
I remember I
Yeah.
was going to this place. It's in Fayetteville, Georgia, and what they had was you can go and get B12 shots, and then you can get like these lipo dissolve shots. So I was going and I was getting the lipo dissolve and the B12 shots, and then I was also going and walking around this park every day, and then I was walking on my treadmill. And one day I realized I hadn't even been to sleep because the B12 was keeping me up. And I was like, girl, you know, you ain't been to sleep in days. And I was like, oh, nah, I got to get off that. And I blew right back up. I blew right back up.
Now I'm trying a lot of things. Whatever them drops that what a name Ness got over there. They used to have a shot, and I used to take the shot, and I dropped weight real fast.
Mm-hmm.
But honey, when you stop taking them shots, you gonna gain that plus more back.
Yeah, and that's what happened. They were lipo dissolve shots, queen.
They was called HBC or something. Not I don't know. What is it called? They was alphabet names or whatever.
HG, I think you talking about that HG. It's HG something.
Yeah, I used to
I
take
think I
those
know what
shots.
you're talking about.
And you have to get that shot to yourself. And it was
No,
like, ooh, it
that
was so
lipo dissolve, I would go to a clinic and they would give me a shot. And when I tell you, y'all, I had got good because I'm doing my treadmill. I'm going around that track, then that B12. And I was like, girl, you that B12 got you up. You been up. You ain't even been to sleep. I was worse than a crackhead.
I was just finna say you were doing them crackhead moves, ain't girl.
Look, June, she talking about she trying to gain weight. Baby, I wish I was in your shoes.
Yeah, honey. June G can do, honey. June G, I wish I could give you some of this, honey. Wish I could give you some of this. Cause you still would be looking good. All slimmed up.
Hmm I just been working on like my body mass strengthening. I've been working on my strengthening for my arm. You know that arm that I got the issue with. I've been working on that, and I've definitely been, But I think it got like I said, I think it got a whole lot to do with me putting down those Coca Colas and sweet tea. Like, mm.
Well, all right, now we done been on here an hour.
Yeah, we done been on here an hour, and then I seen Pizarro go live about 30 minutes ago. I want to go and be nosy,
Well,
and
we know that.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that damn cook off tonight. I got to see the cheese pull. I got to see when you cut into that damn macaroni and cheese, it got to have a pull, and then I want you to do it in a clear Pyrex so that I can see that that macaroni cheese got a little crust on the sides because that end piece is my piece. I love that piece with a little cheese pull. Before we go, what kind of cheese do you use when you make macaroni and cheese, Queen V Tut?
I don't eat macaroni and cheese, so I don't use no kind of cheese.
So can I ask you why?
Never have. I just never have liked how cheese look.
And then I know that Jay Dunn say she don't make macaroni and cheese. Her family made macaroni and cheese. For a long time, I didn't like macaroni and cheese either because, and y'all gonna call me goofy, but this is the God honest truth. When you used to
Hmm.
see them Kraft macaroni and cheese commercials, they would have them down white women cooking food for their children, and that would be the only thing on their plate.
So that's why you didn't like it?
Cause I was like, who would just eat that? What the meat is? And so
Girl,
I didn't want macaroni and cheese. And if
I
I ain't
mean,
mistaken, I think my mama tried to get us to eat that Kraft macaroni and cheese. You know, like on a Monday through Friday type thing, and it just was not good.
Well, I know my mama, she don't eat cheese either, so she never made us eat it. A lot of my eating habits, good or bad, came from my mama. because my mama didn't eat cheese. So she gets standing by to my, oh, you don't eat macaroni and cheese? No, I don't eat macaroni and cheese. I don't eat cheeseburgers. Only cheese I can eat if it's on a pizza because I like mozzarella cheese. I just don't like that yellow cheese. I just don't like it.
Now that's a cheese pull on a damn pizza, baby. When you get that slice and that cheese, that mozzarella cheese, pull up off of there. Now you know that's finna be a good first bite. But I'm not gonna hold you ladies. I thank y'all so much for coming over. And I will be going and blocking the man who made me feel uncomfortable when I be going live. As you all can see his ass then drop down in here because maybe he up in the bushes. But I got that ass, Mr. Postman. And I'm coming. So I know the channels. I know them. So
Any
I'm
last
coming.
words, Jadon?
No, I'm actually gonna drop down. Thank you for having me up. I came up here to cuss you out, Queen V Tut, but then I changed my mind. So you made it today. You got lucky.
Why you
But
gonna
I,
Sweet
cuss
of
me
you.
out? Wait a minute. Hold on. Why you gonna cuss me out?
Cause you don't hear
cause
her
you don't
link.
never click my link.
Okay, I'm gonna click your link next time you go live. If I'm in there, I'm gonna click it. I'll make sure I reset my notification so I won't miss nothing.
Okay,
All
And
right,
I
I
told
might
you
do
you ain't
something
been
this
going
weekend, but
live.
I don't know because I don't have nothing to talk about. Honestly, I really don't.
all right. I'm gonna come up there and just sit on the panel like some other folks do.
Just
Okay,
as
all
long as
right.
she there, J Dunn, you gotta give her credit because she hit that link. But
Yeah,
then you got to go live, J Dunn. You ain't been going live. I've been looking for you.
I know. Hopefully, I'll get back into the habit of it, but I'm not interested in everything that's going on, to be honest. But anyway, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of the Saturday.
All right, thank you for
You
coming up,
too,
J
Jada.
Dunn. And
All
I
right, bye.
appreciate you too, Queen V Tut. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday.
You too.
Bye bye.